Ladies and gentlemen, this is Millennium Pro Wrestling, and we are coming to you for week 2 of Double Dash. My name is Chase Mansfield, your humble announcer and half of your commentary team for tonight, and we are bringing you quite the card. 8 tag teams rounded out round 1 of the Double Dash tournament last week, leaving us 4 teams remaining. Those 4 teams will go on to semi-final action tonight, which will lead to our main event, which is final action, where the winners will become number 1 contenders for these MPW Tag Team Championships and your 2026 cup holders of the Double Dash tournament. Not only that, but we have Pump Line back in non-title tag team action. And not only that, but Maximilien is fresh off of his vacation, and the champ is ready to take on all challengers. Who's the man who has come a-knockin'? It is none other than the goddamn man, Tyler Bateman, who is looking to push him to his limit. It is all going down tonight, so rev up those engines, get those wheels at the starting line, because round 2 of Double Dash starts now.
You're too kind.
The first one got it.
That should be the only one that you have.
Perfect, thank
You
you.
know what? Hold on. It is too hot in here.
Sexy Jesus. Sexy Jesus. Take off your pants, Jesus.
I want to thank you guys out for coming out for another edition of MPW, and not just any edition. Night 2 of the Double Dash Tag Team Tournament. I saw online there was a little bit of issues with me putting myself in the tournament, but it kind of worked itself out in the end, didn't it? Well, we have a nice hot night for you guys. Yeah, it's hot right now, but the action is going to be hotter, huh? I'm not going to take up too much of your time. I just want to show everybody and remind everybody that tonight is about this right here, the Double Dash Trophy.
Wow.
And a tag team championship opportunity. 4 teams left are going to battle to find out who's going to be the number 1 contender. But not only that, we have the future of MPW. We have Isaiah Hendricks taking on Draven Silvera.
Yeah.
We got a hot one. And not only that, speaking of hot ones, Maximilien, our MPW champion.
Wow, listen to that. MPW champion.
I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you didn't let him chase you away.
Thank you, and thank you for preserving my seat for me. I appreciate it.
I was going to let him ruin some sales for us.
Yeah, he ain't costing me no feria.
But our MPW champion, Maximilien, will be taking on one of the toughest sons of bitches in all of professional wrestling, Bateman. The goddamn man.
What a match that's going to be for the MPW Championship.
There's people barking already.
We're heating up, aren't we? You guys warmed up? You ready to start your engines?
Ray Rosas, there it is, the Double Dash Trophy.
It's hot in this building because we got 8 competitors with their engines revving in the back right now for lap 2 and then eventually lap 3.
And there it is, the prestigious title that'll be gifted to only one team here tonight as we get ready to roll.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, who's ready to get some action underway?
Chase is looking
That
sharp
is
here.
right. Your opening contest is a semi-final match in the Double Dash Tag Team Tournament. Your referee for this contest, Donnie Brooks.
Johnny Brooks looking sharp.
Introducing first,
The hell song is this?
What is this? Oh no, we should have known.
This is by that bunny guy, right?
Well, this is the first match of round 2.
Hey, but here's what I'll say. These guys seem to be embracing teaming up together.
Mickey Rose and the handsome devil, Diego Valley. Together, they are Horny Boy.
They got a team name now. Mickey's wearing Diego's shirt. Diego's wearing one of Mickey's ugly floral print design gimmicks.
It's just one big party for these guys, the Party Boys.
But this team was just thrown together, right? They got a big one last time. They're 2 wins away from being #1 contenders for the tag titles. It is a good sign for them.
And introducing their opponent,
to show their team unity right now.
Oh, what a match this should be. The opening contest tonight.
You know what?
Double Dash Week 2.
Boss, do you know what song this is from? You remember that show, Friends?
I remember that show.
This was the theme music.
This is must-see TV, right?
This guy.
the weight of 205 pounds. They are the captain, Daniel Moon, and the ace, Brendan Devine. Together they are the best pals.
So it looks like they've embraced their former alliance as the best pals last.
Seems like, but you know, Friends was must-see TV, and what you see right here is must-see YouTube in the form of MPW.
Well, and it seemed like they were getting on the same page after last show. This looks like we got a regular tag match right here, and it's between 4 former MPW World Champions.
Wow.
We are looking at 4 veterans in the game. Daniel Moon back from 7 years on the shelf. I'm from experience of the before.
I prefer this sing-along to that friggin', that save your tears for another day gimmick. Chase, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. I am so excited to be here for week 2 of Double Dash. If you didn't know, my name is Chase Mansfield, joined alongside Lethal Logan S, and of course, Chris Kloss here back at MPW. And my, do we have a opening contest to kick us off tonight. And then Thorny Boys versus, of course, the best pals back together again.
It's sitting right in front of us, the prestigious MPW Double Dash Tag Team Trophy. The winner will be declared tonight as we kick it off. There's the bell.
Finally getting our contest underway, and these boys are looking to fly here. Diego and Miggy. Oh, wow. Taking out Daniel and Brendan.
Now, what do you call Miggy and Diego? The what?
Thorny Boys.
Thorny. They said Party Boys.
Well,
Thorny Boys.
Double front flip
They got a
punches
name.
right there.
Looking
Come
Thorny
on.
here, especially Miggy Rose. We know the short
You can't goof around or take your eyes off your opponents for a second in MPW.
Yeah, looking to follow in toe with dives.
Did you see that double tope suicide dive from the best pals? They'll be there for each other, indeed, and they are right now.
Yeah, a little meat in the middle. Looking for that Russian leg sweep, big boot combination. You can see Brendan Devine already sweating here in the MPW arena for Double Dash Night 2.
It is worth noting, and I think part of the reason why the action's starting out so furious is because one of these teams is going to have to wrestle twice tonight, and so the faster you get your opponents out there, the more fresh you are for the finals later.
That's right, the winner of this match goes to the finals. 2 semifinal matches tonight, and this is one of them, our opening contest.
Double backbreaker, double suplex from the Thorny Boys. Looking for a cover from Diego Valens. No one home there for the Handsome Devil.
Now, this is supposed to be random teams thrown together. Ray picked them all, but it seems like both these teams have embraced the fact that they are 2 wins away from being #1 contenders for the Tag Team Championships, and they're both working in unison tonight.
And we know when it comes to the Best Pals, they would love nothing more than to be tag team champions yet again. Never tag team champions under the Best Pals, but have been tag team champions under the Millennials, of course, with the backing of Danny Devine.
And that's the thing, is these two never held the tag titles together. They both held them with Danny, but they were a 3-person stable then, so.
Oh, Daniel Moon had it scouted. I mean, Diego Valens was looking for that devil's tail instead. Catching him, throwing him at Brendan. Oh! Massive drop kick.
Got Miggy's.
Look at this double team. Assisted DDT from way up high. 1, 2, only a 2 count.
Was very close there, and you can see Miggy Rose ate all of that. I mean, full force from Daniel Moon. So much rotation, he almost landed on his neck there.
Did he ever?
Now Brendan looking to follow it up with a couple of chops to the chest of the Handsome Devil.
It's like they're wearing the same thing but different. They got reversed outfits. It's making me question my eyesight
like
right now.
Rocky Balboa with the poster they got wrong.
That's exactly what I was thinking of.
Now going for another forearm in the corner. Looking to follow it up, potentially washing the face. Nobody there. Miggy saving his tag team partner.
Yeah.
Whoa! Did you see that? How impressive was that? Diego Valens with the much bigger Brendan, but still not enough. What an impressive power slam right there.
That is a high weight power slam. Adding the scoop to it as well, and you can see not gonna finish. Oh! Adding with that power slam. Looking to get Miggy in. Oh, with a senton.
What do you think Draven Silvera's in the back thinking right now, watching his former partner and mentor? I say former, I guess, because they were teamed up in this tournament, but watching him be cohesive with Diego.
I think Omi's got a tear in his eye. I mean, 2X works so well, but with 2 veterans like Diego Valens and Miggy Rose, working like a well-oiled machine, not only in round 1, but here in round 2.
Exactly right. And now Diego Valens trying to pin once again Big Brendan, but still not enough.
Well, and yeah, remember, Chase, when Ray told Miggy that his partner was Diego, he went, huh, okay, and it's kind of like he figured, you know what, I got a first-round draft pick. That's great.
Yeah, I got the luck of the draw. You're talking about such a great competitor, and these two, I mean, talk about cutting the ring in half, quick in and out tags. It has been working for them, but now Brendan, we're going to go at it 2-on-1.
Now, I think every one of these guys has held the MPW World Championship. They've all held the Tag Team Championship. I'm pretty sure they've all held the national title at one point, too.
That is right, 4 Triple Crown champions. We are seeing Miggy Rose, though, missing the disaster kick, but he had a massive lariat from underneath from Brendan Devine.
Wow. And look at Daniel Moon chomping at the bit to hopefully get in finally. And there it is!
Quick tag to Daniel Moon, and the captain is in. Kicking up the thrusters to second gear. Couple of quick, atomic drop, step up in Zaguri.
Second gear, isn't that a lyric in the Friends song?
It sure is. Back heel kick from Daniel Moon as he is looking to crash land.
Oh my goodness, look, lands on his feet very much, cat-like, and now Daniel Moon taking care of both Miggy and Diego in and out of the ring.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
And Daniel Moon now sending Miggy Rose's face in the apron.
Wow!
Up to the outside.
This guy's in the Matrix right now is where he is.
Exactly.
He's playing Agent Smith is what he's doing.
He figured out the Matrix.
That's for sure, firing on cylinders, and now looking for a liftoff for Moonsault. He gets to the corner. Second rope.
I mean,
Gets all of it.
1, 2.
the way Moon got out of the ring right there and then hit that standing moonsault off the apron, I've never seen that before. I didn't see it coming. Diego didn't see it coming. This guy's on fire right now.
Absolutely, he was chomping at the bit. He's been waiting this long to involve himself in this match, and boy, has he ever.
Well, in the 8 years off, they talk about ring rust. This guy shows none of it.
Potentially for Moon's Landing instead. Now looking for that pile driver that has won him tag team titles, world titles in and of itself. Oh, following up with a back elbow is Miggy Rose. Step up into Guri, answered by Daniel Moon.
But Daniel Moon and Miggy Rose both down and out. Who will get to his feet first or to his corner?
Well, Brendan's going to be fresher than Diego because he took several shots from Moon while he's been out there.
That's right.
Both members inches away from their tag team partners. Again, this is your opening contest here for Double Dash Week 2. Diego is in.
They're
and
both
now is
in.
Brendan.
Look out!
The handsome devil meeting him in the middle with those clotheslines.
He looks a little worse for wear, though.
Still got the power advantage, though. Leaping off of Brendan. Following up with a DDT.
Tornado.
If you get a chance, 1, 2. Almost got it. Pay close attention to Diego's legs, his quads, his hamstrings. This guy's legs are built like tree trunks. That's why he's able to generate all that power.
What a double team!
Yeah, a stomp on that back suplex. Look like he took a book out of Brendan, or a page out of Brendan. Moon flying in from the outside.
And from the neutral corner, he couldn't even see it coming.
Moon shot in there like a shooting star.
Yeah, talk about a captain's landing here.
Listen to this!
Yeah.
The MPW Arena!
Well, and look you have all 4 men laying there now. No matter who wins, the winning team's got to wrestle again later.
That's right. They're going to have to lace their boots back up for one more match in our main event, all for the 2026 Double Dash Cup. Oh my God!
I can't believe what I just heard.
I think his ancestors felt that.
A gunshot of a chop.
It's still echoing.
You can see Welts already forming on Daniel Moon, and he is not happy. Following up with suplexes. Pump kick there from Diego Valens.
Diego, very impressive. And now, Brendan, it's his turn.
Yeah, washing his face of the handsome devil. Gotta watch
Disaster
out.
kick. He got him with the disaster kick, but look right, oh, Brendan's down.
He's got to turn around. Is Miggy Rose.
Wait a minute. Moon.
Beautiful, phenomenal forearm.
Look at these 4. Oh, are you kidding me?
You're what?
Kick. Oh no.
Wait a minute.
Left for dead.
That's it. Leg hooked. Referee. No, you gotta be kidding.
That was so close that Chase picked up the microphone to make the announcement of the winner.
Exactly, I saw that too.
That's how much we figured the match was over.
Ladies and gentlemen, I truly thought this one was over. I mean, talk about a kick out from Diego Valens.
You and us both. Believe us.
Everybody
here.
This is 4 future MPW Hall of Famers going at it right now. It's the best of the best is what you're seeing
Former
in this match.
champions.
Devil's
Tail missed.
Yeah, ducked under it. Now looking again for left
For
red.
Diego connected while
Hit
Brendan
with his
was going.
own.
Wait a minute, look at the outside. Moon and Rose. He hit his own partner.
Mickey's going to be wiped out now. He's going to be gone for at least 2 minutes.
Diego couldn't believe it. He got caught right there, but wait a minute.
The best pals have got to capitalize.
Look at the quick tags.
Looking for it. Oh, throwing him straight into Moon.
Moon with the pin. He
That's
got
it.
him. Chase, now you can pick up the mic.
Your winners, and moving on to the finals of the Double Dash Tag Team Tournament, the Best
Well, they earned that victory. That was no easy out right there. That wasn't them coming up against 2 random wrestlers. Diego and Mickey came to fight. They just had a miscue. But holy crap, man! What's going to be left in the finals for these guys?
I don't know, but that match really could have gone either way. But it's the best pals advancing to the finals for the prestigious Double Dash Trophy.
Well, it'll be the best pals versus Lord Vine or Cody Prince and Lucio, because we are bringing you round 2 of tournament action. The last semifinal match is coming up next. And stick with us, because that main event for the 2026 Double Dash Cup will come at you hot.
because this next match is your last semifinals match of the Double Dash tournament scheduled for one fall. Your referee for this contest, Sinclair. Introducing first,
Everybody's got new music this week.
from Paradise. Together, they are the Prince of MPW, Cody Prince, and Lucio.
These guys are a formidable team. Both former tag champions.
And their opponents.
The team they're facing, though, holy, don't get me started.
Oh my God!
Claus, this is a Madonna song.
I know.
You remember her? She was the broad from the 80s.
This is a very controversial video when it first hit MTV.
This is a very controversial team that's about to walk through the.
Well, there you go. Hand in hand, music and team.
There they are. Yes, see, last week Eddie had to put the
Coming to
yellow.
you from Millennium Pro Wrestling. As Eddie told me to say, they are here to save the Millennium Burst. Together, they are Eddie, Ed Pool Roar, and Danny Dracula Divine. Together they are Roarvine.
Roarvine. Danny's in there. He's embracing the Eddie Roar flop around the ring type gimmick. He had the yellow hat on. He wouldn't wear it last week. He put it on himself this week after Ed Pool, and him got the big win.
What's the story with those hats?
One of the freakiest frogs in the pond here in
That's right,
MPW. Of
frogs,
course,
okay.
you gotta have the hats to match.
We got Ed Pool and we got the Wolverine of MPW, Danny Devine.
Wait a minute, Busio trying to say something here to the
Before
MPW
I
Arena.
start this match, ladies and gentlemen, Double Dash cannot continue until we do my favorite traditions. And that's birthdays, baby!
Is it your birthday, Klaus?
Not my birthday.
Surely ain't mine.
Last week.
I think it's Marote.
It's
Mine
my
was-
friend Elijah's birthday! Happy birthday, Elijah!
Elijah, keep coming every week. I gave Elijah a Logan X t-shirt. He told me afterwards it's his most valuable possession. And I hope he's wearing it right now.
Nothing but fun here at the MPW Arena. But now we're going to get down to business. Here we go. This is the final Double Dash tournament match until we hit the finals later tonight. That means the winner of this match will face the winner of the last match that we just saw. And that I'm talking about Best Pals. Well, things are heating up here, and we're counting down to the big one, the trophy, right here, Double Dash tournament.
That's true. I mean, whoever comes out of this match on top, I mean, they're going against two of the best. They're going against the best pals, Daniel Moon and Brendan Devine, who are now a well-oiled machine.
Oh.
I mean, we've seen, of course, Ed Poole and the Wolverine himself and Danny Devine work together, and Busio and Cody Prince, but will they have enough to put them down in the finals?
Well, and the question is this. I would say the Best Pals has an advantage, continuity-wise over either of these teams. But if this match, if one of these teams can win quickly, then that advantage shifts to a team that's not as tired. Because the Best Pals went through hell and high water to get that victory right now.
Well, also, too, the Best Pals had their match prior to this match, so they're going to get a longer time to rest before that final match.
That's a point. I didn't even consider that.
That's right, extra 15 minutes could do the wonders. We'll have to see. And talk about doing the wonders is that kick to the face of Ed Poole. Send him flush on his back, but not enough to put him away.
Interesting match on paper, and both these teams are going to show you fans just how important this match is and just how bad they want this. Look at this, Busio! Oh, he launched right down on top of the freaky frog and now rolls him up. Referee Sinclair, no!
Almost had him there with the 2 count. And again, good ring awareness on Busio to finally go for that. As you can see, waist lock straight off the pin. Looking to go for his own as Eddie Roar. Muscle him to the corner for a tag to Danny Devine.
And I don't even think Busio saw. Up the ropes, double team, back elbow. Danny Devine hooks the legs, 1.
Now,
Barely a 2 count.
MPW making interesting bedfellows here. Cody Prince and Danny Devine, former MPW Tag Team Champions as well. I don't know how many times Danny's held the tag titles. I just know it's a lot. And with different partners every time. I know he held the tag titles with Shane Haste at one point when Shane Haste had like 35 belts.
For the ride now, Busio, oh, look at that. Twisted himself into countering that hip toss.
Cat-like reflexes on Busio. Oh!
Single leg takedown from behind. Oh! Hit scissor!
And this is a chance for Busio to get a little revenge for that singles win that Danny got of him just before this tournament begun.
Again, you can see trying to kip up to his feet again. Wasn't able to get fully.
Oh, look at that. Manhandling Busio like a rag doll. But Busio up and over. No! Lands on his feet. Oh! Front face Insigiri from the outside in.
Yeah, he is on
The
wobbly.
inside out.
He's on wobbly legs in front of our commentary desk right here, and you can see Busio is loving it. I mean, a more aggressive side of Busio since losing that MPW Championship, and that edge has got him and Cody Prince to the dance tonight to the semifinals. You can see Danny's not going to let that happen, though. Looking to jaw jack Busio. He's not thinking of suplexing the outside there.
They're jockeying for
right
position on the first rope. You never see this.
Oh! Fried him over the ropes, but that was a bad landing.
Yeah, did you see how he came off the apron right there?
Yeah,
right across
exactly. His back thud. That thud you heard was the apron. His back on the hardest part of that entire ring canvas and then onto the hard floor.
Yeah, you can see the metal clank. The whole ring shifted to the side a little bit when Danny Devine hit that apron. I mean, we can see he's been in a bad way since it happened. Sinclair checking on him, but
rather than
start to make the 10 count.
Yeah, rather than starting to count, Sinclair's that concerned about the athlete that he's just checking him out. Busio smartly getting him back in the ring.
Yeah, I mean, you can't fault Busio. He's going, he sees the injury. He's got to go after it.
Busio might see Danny Devine as a mentor. He's got to continue the onslaught, and so does Cody Prince. Even though he is best friends with Danny Devine, tonight's not about best friends, not about mentorship. It's about the 2026 Double Dash Cup.
And I don't think Danny Devine would have it any other way.
He would not. And you know what? It's been a while since Cody had gold around his waist, so this opportunity he can't let slip through his fingers.
That's right. The last title that Cody Prince held was that national championship.
Oh,
and
look
now,
at this.
again, attacking the back of Danny Devine. I mean, he put such a big exclamation mark on it when he fell to the outside on the apron, and now they are exploiting it in every sense of the word. Danny Devine looking to make it to his feet. Oh! Now looking to strike it out with the Prince.
Think of the history these two have.
Oh, right back to the back. And you know what? That might be vicious, but we're talking about getting through this match as fast as you can to go on and wrestle the best pals afterwards.
I want to call that a backbreaker, but that was more like a Bane breaker. Yeah. Just like Bane, he broke Danny Devine over his knee like Batman. You can see broken back and all. Busio and Prince are exploiting it. Oh, again.
And cutting off the ring in half nicely. 1, 2. Oh, still kicking out with that back injury. But look at these guys. Cody Prince, Busio. Great tag team work right here with that imaginary line diagonally right down the middle of the ring.
Absolutely. Cutting in the middle right in half cross. And you can see they have been all on the offense since the beginning of this match. Danny Devine, again, literally fighting on his back foot, snapping the phalanges, doing everything he can to just get out of dodge back to the corner of Eddie Rohr.
And you know, Busio did exactly what you did after fingers get snapped. They could all be broken, make them a ball, and just hit the guy with it afterwards.
Danny Devine, though, again, back so damaged already. Busio taking that moment to exploit it. Drop toe hold.
Oh, no!
He's staying on top of it. That's all of his full weight right there.
Quite literally staying on top of it. Comes down with all his body weight to the already injured back of Danny Devine. Danny Devine has got to make a tag.
Talk about stamping on the man himself, and now you can see Busio is doing everything he can to get him back in line for Cody Prince. Oh, back elbow though from Danny. Oh, fastball punch sends the Prince to the outside. Step up kick, but again, does he have enough to get to Eddie?
And where is he finding it? Look out! Saito suplex. Where is he finding this? This is what we were talking about. They're showing you right here just how bad they want this.
But Eddie Rohr again brings the fight out of Danny Devine.
Ed Poole.
Up and over.
Oh, shoulder tackle from up on high.
And look at that. Look at that frog leap.
This Arana has not come to play. We are talking about the freakiest frog in the pond. If you know it, say it along at home. You can freak me. It's the ropes. Freak knuckle splash.
1, 2. Still not enough. Cody Prince kicking out.
Gonna need more than that to put down a Prince. And now looking to use Danny Devine's own move.
Eddie, stop calling out what you're gonna do before you do it, though. The other guy knows what's coming.
Yeah, telegraphed it for Cody Prince, who is now looking to tee him up for Royal. No! I was looking for Royal Execution. Instead,
there it is.
Dracula Spear.
There's a Dracula Spear. I still don't know what the hell the difference
is. It's the middle name of Danny Devine.
and he's still calling it out.
Danny's middle name's Dracula?
Oh, that's what Roar told me.
All right, hey.
See Roar doing everything he can to get the frogs hopping tonight in the pond. Get him back into the dance, but Cody making him eat that knee. Send him to the apron.
Look at that now. Wait a minute.
Talk about fighting 2-on-1 here, but no.
Oh, no.
Catch him in DDT. Draping him.
Oh, no. Assisted.
So
DDT.
much worse when you got no feet below you on that. The impact is like twice as much.
How many near falls have we seen back and forth? Who will it be going on to the finals?
Well, and I want to point out to you guys, Danny hasn't even gotten back up to the apron to a standing position yet. He's been out there on the floor, bent over, crouched over. He's making his way in the ring right now.
Well, speaking of that, look at this.
Well, coming in the nick of time to save Deadpool is Wolverine, but no.
Oh! He used
utilize
his own partner against him.
Yeah, making Busio eat that super kick.
Wait a minute!
Danny
He
needs to
fired
utilize
him!
Wolverine's healing factor right now and get his back straightened out.
Not letting Busio, though, attack his man as he sets him up. Nope. Busio frying him!
He fried them both.
But he's got to have eyes on the back of his head. Danny Devine kicking his thrusters into third gear.
So, oh my goodness, and then Busio, and then Eddie Roar!
Super kick party coming here for Double Dash Week 2.
This
in
is
the MPW Arena.
This is crazy! Listen to the MPW Arena!
People losing their minds in here, and not just because it's hot.
But again, Busio
Boiling.
and Eddie Roar are the legal men. You can see. I mean, so much has already been taken out of Eddie Roar, but so much has been taken out of Busio as well. I mean, eating that Dracula spear, eating that freak knuckle splash.
Is Danny ready to come back in, though?
You talk about two weekend opponents, best friends, in and out of the ring, and now slobber knocking in the middle.
So much history between these two.
I think any hope to an advantage that either of these teams are going to hope to get over the best pals for a quick win is out the window now. Totally
In
out the window.
stereo. These guys were mirroring one another, and that mirror just shattered.
Yeah, kicking each other in the back of the head, sending each other straight to the turnbuckles. Now you can see they're just trying to get back to a vertical basis. Danny, though, running full steam ahead into that Prince-worthy super kick.
And Prince was waiting right there, waiting in the wings for him. As if these two guys don't know each other enough, like the back of their hands.
Cody Prince muscling himself to the top rope.
And that was impressive. Oh, look at this!
Meet
Divine!
him,
Wait a minute! Wait just a minute! Look out!
Superplex.
Busio!
He got him in the back!
From the heavens with that frog splash to the back, and Danny, you can see, let out a big yelp.
And
but
then
also taking out Busio.
taking out Eddie Roar. Uh-oh, look at this. Helicopter, no.
Set him up for the royal execution.
This is it. One.
Busio.
Oh, Eddie Roar! Eddie Roar!
Eddie Roar there in the nick of time.
And I believe, Chase, he would have had him right there. What a match. This, the final tournament match before the finals right here. MPW's Double Dash Week 2. Logan X, Chase Mansfield, Chris Kloss, Chatsworth, and the MPW Arena.
You got to think, coming into our main event later tonight, so much has already been taken out of both these teams. The best pals were able to get it done in what seems to be under 10 minutes. And these two have been putting everything to the wall. It's been working. But again, is it going to be enough to win them the cup in the main event? They have got to preserve their energy and get this done quick. Danny Devine fighting on his back foot, 2-on-1 again. Doesn't care who he's got to strike down to win.
Yeah, he might pop Sinclair.
Oh my goodness, got the boot up just in the nick of time. Oh, used his own tag team partner, and he DDT'd his own partner. What a display right there.
Yeah, inverted DDT off the lariat from Danny Devine, and now you can see just hobbling over to Deadpool in the corner. These two have got to bring that regen because, eating the people's knee is Danny Devine. Wait for the freaky frog. Shooting him off his Busio. Stopping that people's knee. That back elbow from Busio. Super kick from Eddie Roar. They ain't done as he hits the ropes. Cutter! And cutter from Danny!
Are you kidding me?
Can this be it?
He got him!
They did it!
Your winners, and moving on to the finals, of the Double Dash Tag Team Tournament, Roar Vine!
Matter and Antimatter just got another win. One win away from being the #1 contenders for the Tag Champions Double Dash Tournament winners.
Eddie Roar got to pick his tag team partner. He picked Danny Devine, and now they are 2 rounds down and going into the finals. But I gotta point out, Chris Cross, going into the finals with a very injured Danny Devine, because that back can give out in a moment's notice.
Yeah, not looking too good right now, other than his moment of glory after that victory. But we were talking earlier too, not only does he have to go in, but he's got to go into a team that has a little bit more rest than they do. And if any team can use the rest right now, it's this team, especially Danny Devine.
Yep, there was visible frustration on Buscio's face when he left the ring. He shook his head angrily, left without Cody.
Well, they will be in the main event again for that 2026 Double Dash Cup, so stick with us. But singles action from Isaiah Hendricks is coming next.
Daddy!
Yeah.
High guard.
I don't know, dude.
Look,
I don't know how we're gonna do another match.
we're gonna do it my way. You can trust me. We got through round 1, round 2, round 3. It's my time. Our time. Our time to win.
Hey, I can't.
You can trust me. I'm your partner. Roar Vine.
I trust you. Let's go save the Millennium Verse.
Main event of Roar Vine versus the Best Pals. Well, we are going to continue to kick it off here at Double Dash Week 2 with singles action from someone who actually earned their spot on the roster just last Friday.
Isaiah did the job,
So this
man.
next match is a singles match scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first, coming to you from Chatsworth, California, weighing 175 pounds. He is the unbreakable heart, Brandon Silvera.
I am very interested to see how Draven functions as a singles wrestler after his time with Miggy. Obviously still a big supporter of Miggy since he's wearing a rose-laced button-up shirt. But I'm interested to see what this kid does on his own now.
And introducing his opponent,
Took the hazy church, frankincense and myrrh. The whole thing was a blur. Last at first. Politics absurd. I ain't even answer, just let the bird.
coming to you from Oceanside, California, weighing in at 182 pounds. This is Isaiah Hendricks.
Isaiah Hendricks, big win to get a roster spot here. Defeated the Mighty Zeus, all 300 pounds of the Mighty Zeus. Isaiah showed some tremendous wrestling ability in that match. Still wearing his little brother's jacket to the ring, so I don't really care for that too much. But he adjusted on the fly and showed some excellent submission skills to get the 300-pound man to tap out last week, thus earning him this roster spot. And Ray thrusting him right into a match with the last guy to get a permanent roster spot in Draven Silvera. It's going to be interesting to see how these two match up.
We're looking at 2 students of the MWA Academy. So we know the Millennium Wrestling Academy, which you can get here in Chatsworth, California, 19801 Nordhoff, places where they hold their training sessions. And tonight we are seeing what I would say is the best rookie to ever come out of MWA against what I would say is one of the startups of MWA, and Isaiah Hendricks truly put
one of the best competitors in Zeus to sleep. I mean, a man who was twice the size of Isaiah Hendricks, he was able to put down with that snake eater cravat hold.
Isaiah Hendricks looks like a throwback to me, a welcome back Connor of the Warriors.
He's definitely got an interesting wrestling style, and if you watch, the biggest thing I like about this kid is the way he makes adjustments on the fly while the match is going on. Look at the counter right there to get out of the headlock into the wrist lock here.
Very good counter wrestler, adaptable on the fly as we can see, but Draven Silvera is going to capitalize on that. He's going to pinpoint, he's going to find his openings, and again, he's going to get underhanded because this is a man who's got the tutelage and the backing of someone like Mickey Rose.
And we weren't used to seeing that in the early stages of this young career of Draven Silvera, but we're getting used to it now, and this could be a harsh lesson for young Isaiah Hendricks.
Well, and Isaiah Hendricks, when he's looking at Draven, is exactly who he wants to be. It's a rookie that's transitioned into, he's been a champion. He was half of the tag champions with 9 title defenses. He's got main event experience. That's what Isaiah's hoping to become. If he can beat Draven tonight, it's a huge feather in his cap.
Nice drop kick.
Earn his spot on the roster. I mean, with a win over Draven Silvera, it's going to put Isaiah Hendricks in the upper echelon of MPW.
Well, I mean, and you're looking to get booked every week. That's a way to make a statement.
Yeah. And Draven Silvera is not someone to bat an eye at. This is a man who has wins over the likes of Danny Devine, Brendan Devine, Mickey Rose, Diego Valens, a man who has beaten multiple of the man who you see in the back on that Hall of Fame wall.
Absolutely. And, you know, again.
Oh, look at that. He hit the post.
Draven's confidence never higher than it's been right now.
That's right. I mean, you can talk about why is he adopting to these ways, these underhanded tactics, but hey, you can't argue. If it's successful, it's successful. I hate to say that.
It's worked out with Mickey Rose. It worked out in his 9 title defenses, as Lethal Logan X said, and it's working out tonight, as you can see now.
Oh, he nailed him with the snake eyes in the near side. Big back elbow out the ropes. The high-flying rookie sensation.
Yeah, speeding back elbow coming at you at 70 miles an hour, but not enough to put away Isaiah Hendricks, but almost enough to knock his head right off of his body.
On paper, these guys match up so well with one another. In the early stages, we saw the catch-as-catch-can, the mat action. But like I said, it wasn't going to take long for Draven Silvera to use what he knows how to use with the underhanded tactics once again.
Well, and we were wondering earlier how Draven maybe felt about Mickey and Diego, you know, kind of meshing as a team. When Draven came out tonight, he had the rose emblems all over his ring shirt, so that shows you he's still showing fealty and loyalty to his mentor and partner, Mickey Rose.
We'll continue the chops, but able to get out of dodge with Isaiah Hendricks answering with one of his own. Oh, but where there's one, there's another. But a back club from Draven Silvera. Oh, and keeping that side headlock in on the ropes.
Pound for pound, these guys match up very evenly once again. But look at this, Draven Silvera using whatever he can. Any advantage he can gather. Oh, look at that, shot to the midsection, fighting back. You gotta admire the gusto of this young kid. Face first. Look at this.
My goodness, what a submission there, but a rake of the eyes from
come
Draven
on.
Silvera.
Hey, brilliant. It got him out. The more time you spend in a submission hole, the worse off you are. Draven broke it as fast as he could.
Klaus said it best. It might not be pretty, but it works.
Hey, you know what? Well, and again, what's the worst thing that happens? The referee admonishes you? Okay.
Well, he could risk disqualification if he does it too much, but you're right. I think he knows exactly when to pick his
Right, you risk losing the match if you stay in the hole too long, and he knew he was nowhere near the ropes.
And I gotta say, I'm impressed. Draven Silvera, such a young career, figuring these underhanded tactics out so early.
That was Miggy. This is Mickey Rose 101. He could take you to school right there.
Yeah, Mickey Rose, such a good teacher. You can see now just continuing those shots to the midsection, now to the face of Isaiah Hendricks. For Draven Silvera, this is about almost punishing what he would call a young boy in his eyes. Someone who he says just came to the dance, who he feels doesn't belong on the MPW roster. He doesn't care how many Zeuses you gotta beat. You ain't beating a Draven Silvera in your first match on the roster, but Isaiah Hendricks, I mean, with a drop kick like that, who's to say he can't walk out tonight with the win?
Again, if he gets a win this week, I think you'll see him booked next week. And if Draven loses, Mickey's going to give him an earful.
You gotta have a verbal berating in the back, that's for sure. But
probably hear it from out here if that happens. Look out!
Coming in with these sneaky forearms.
Oh, look at that. Beautiful counter from the clothesline into a neck breaker.
Something else I want to point out about Isaiah, see if he gets a pin here. When he hits the ropes, he's not only grabbing the top rope, he's grabbing the middle rope, which centers you, which means every time he comes off the ropes like that, he's coming off in perfect balance. That's something very impressive to see from a rookie. Pay attention to that the next time he hits the ropes. Watch his left hand grab the second rope.
Interesting. A very grounded individual, we were saying, and I mean, Isaiah Hendricks is picking his opportunities when he needs them, but so is Draven Silvera. You can see just throwing him larynx first into the ropes, into the slingshot spear.
Gaining the momentum from doing that front flip first makes him go even faster.
Nonchalant cover. I know he had the leg hooked right there, but leaning back, reclining onto his opponent, that is not going to get the job done. I'm sorry.
Listen, he has taken Isaiah Hendricks lightly, and I feel that is going to bite him in the butt. We saw Zeus do the exact same thing, a man who is twice the size of Isaiah Hendricks, and because of that misconception, it cost him, and I think it might cost Draven Silvera tonight. We can see not only keeping on the attack, but jaw-jacking as well, trying to meet him in a mental and physical sense.
Could be the case as well. Only time will tell. One-on-one action here, fans. MPW's double dash. Look out, roll up. 1, 2. Oh, only a 2 count.
Had him stacked up high as well, but now in a face buster. As he looks to follow it up.
Beautiful senton.
Yeah.
Full steam ahead right on the
back.
back.
Now, hooking the leg with authority, but still not enough for Draven Silvera. The action continues here at the MPW Arena, as we are every Friday night, 19801 Nordoff Place, Chatsworth, 7:30 p.m. bell time, right here, youtube.com/@Millennium Pro Wrestling.
And now Draven Silvera just stalking his prey at this point, picking at the bones of a downed Isaiah Hendricks. He knows he has the match won. He's just toying with his food.
He said, "You're not even the best the school ever had." I will make my own pick for the best rookie to ever come out of the Millennium Wrestling Academy. That was Danny Devine.
Oh, was looking to follow it up with that ripcord lariat. Now,
nice front leg trip. And now crossface.
Oh, if he can get that cravat into the snake eater. There it is. The move that puts us away.
That was it. That was the adjustment he made last week.
Let's get the official word.
Your winner, Isaiah Hendricks.
What a huge win for this kid. Look at Draven. Draven doesn't know what happened. It was the same adjustment he made last week against Zeus. You think you're in one submission hold, you put everything in the counter, and he flips on you, and all of a sudden you're in a hold you didn't recognize.
The crossface is sneaky, but when the cravat is locked in, it's tap or lights out. We saw it with Zeus, followed by Draven, and now Hendricks is ready. Line them all up, I'll drop them all down. Welcome to the MPW Friday Night roster, Isaiah Hendricks. You have earned your spot.
Fans still to come. Non-tournament tag team action. The semi-main event for the MPW Championship. And then the finals in the Double Dash Tournament. Stay with us.
Dude, I don't want to hear it. Dre, I don't even want to hear it right now. Talk about the biggest letdown. Have you seen our track record lately?
The biggest letdown? Our track record? Really? Dude, you lost tonight too.
Dude, don't even talk to me that way. Did you forget where you came from? Did you forget what I did for you? Would you have ever been a champion here at MPW without me? Dude, I've been to the top. I wrestled the best. You can even stand a second in my boots. And I gave you a chance. But you know what, Draven? I think you're dead weight. Go talk to your boy Jake then. Let's see him win you some championship belts. But don't come crawling to me when you hit rock bottom.
We are going to bring it to non-tournament tag action, as this match is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first,
Okay, who is this?
The makeshift chemistry.
It says pick Pick a God and pray.
Weighing in at a combined weight of 345 pounds, they are the Young Alpha, Valentine, and the Black Rose, AJ Abbott. Together, they are Makeshift Chemistry.
It looks like these guys have had their share of a tweak of chemistry, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, one guy's got leaves all over him. He's got fingernails coming out of his hand like a bag lady.
I mean, these guys look like they are chemistry out of some crazy laboratory. I don't know.
From Las Vegas, Nevada.
All right.
I'm going to find out what Chase knows about these guys. I do know that the one gentleman here, he's got looks like about a 38 or a 357 on his back. Says pick a God.
And the other one looks like the Swamp Thing.
Right. Well, I got an AR-15 with a 60-round mag in my trunk. It's just a little bit bigger than that thing he's got on his back.
I don't think that's what we were talking about.
Parental discretion is advised.
And introducing their opponents,
Makeshift Chemistry.
Very interesting team.
Oh, but here we go.
This is a very favorite team here.
Here they are. Listen to this place. Listen to these fans.
Antonio Rivers is out here, and Boa Silva's back. Boa was incapacitated during that tag team title rematch, was not able to participate. The Pump Line, as they actually are, back together tonight against this team.
I could barely hear you while all that was going on. Listen to these people.
Makeshift Chemistry is in the gonna get a treat tonight here.
Chase Mansfield, what do you know about Makeshift Chemistry?
Coming to you all the way from Las Vegas,
Sin City,
Nevada.
yeah.
The Sin City. I mean, these two are quite the tag team. One of the best young tag teams coming out of the Las Vegas area. I mean, they are quick, they are controlled, and most definitely they are chaotic. I mean, we saw them jaw-jacking over here with Lethal Logan X, getting in the face of Donnie Brooks. I mean, they are looking to take no nonsense tonight.
You got Valentine, you got who?
I believe it's Valentine and AJ Abbott.
So who's who?
I believe that is Fox Valentine
In
there right now.
Hair, it's got to be Valentine, right?
And then we got AJ Abbott.
That is right. The Black Rose, AJ Abbott.
The Black Rose. All right.
We had the Black Rose came out all out with that green ivy all over him.
Yeah, and then he had a hand. He looked like he didn't trim his fingernails in about 6 years.
Again, chaotic in every sense of the word is makeshift chemistry, and that's what they do in the ring. Make chemistry with the tag team division. I mean, we're talking about quick tag team offense, tags in and out. I mean, maneuvers only the likes of the Pump Line have seen in Las Vegas.
Well, these guys came out here like they were on a little tweak of chemistry.
Yeah, well, if they want to make a statement in your MPW debut, you beat the 2025 Tag Team of the Year. That definitely puts you on the map.
Especially at this event, you got to think with the Double Dash tournament and then the MPW Board of Directors Rules Committee looking at the tag teams right now in MPW. This is an important match.
Fox Valentine coming in fast, but again, the two-edge of the Pump Line catching him with that backstabber elbow drop combination. Now looking for the cover.
And this is the Pump Line that people are excited about, that people remember.
Yeah, I mean, they have been locked away as, I would say, lackeys of the Heartless Kings for quite some time, but finally coming into their own pumps, as you could say. I mean, winning the tag team titles only for the Heartless Kings to sneak it out from under them, using, of course, fresh as any title, any time. And since then, since losing those tag team titles, they have been on the up and up. tonight if they can be makeshift chemistry. You got to think, whoever wins that 2026 Double Dash tournament, whoever those tag team title or those tag team champions are coming out of tonight, you got to think they got to be looking for the pump line coming up next.
Look at this, the pump line. Antonio Rivers, the constrictor. Boa Silver for the pin, but not enough.
Hit him with that patented pump line elbow drop.
Listen to these people.
Not enough to put down AJ Avin, but
listen to this place. The MPW Arena Chatsworth every Friday night fans.
Talk about a deafening roar for the pump line.
7:30 p.m. bell time, 19801 Nordoff Place, Chatsworth.
Firmly in the corner, as Logan pointed out, the 2025 Tag Team of the Year. They put on some of the best matches, held those titles to everyone's avail, and since turning a new leaf, they have been one of the most exciting tag teams we have seen here, but Makeshift Chemistry are just stomping a hole in them tonight, disrespecting them in their own house. Oh, quick tag to Antonio Rivers. Not sure if AJ Avin saw it. Duck under. Oh, stunner into the inside. Did you see the
leverage? Oh, look at that.
Followed up by a code breaker.
The pump line on a tear. Oh, there's Valentine with the break. A lot on the line for both teams, like you said. An important tag team match. Titles or not.
And Makeshift Chemistry demonstrated that they got good continuity as a team and they watch each other's backs.
He's got to watch his back because here comes Antonio
Rivers,
not
paying attention out there.
Fox
Valentine nails him, but
oh no!
AJ with the big tope out there.
Just enough to be distracted. Exactly right. Antonio Rivers suffering at the hands of a double team attack from Makeshift Chemistry.
That's right, Fox Valentine brought the distraction. AJ Avin brought the offense. You can see Antonio Rivers is in a bad way. He has got to get to Boa Silva. Oh!
Ooh.
Fight on his back foot with these chops, but Makeshift Chemistry answering in tow.
You got to admire the guts right there of Antonio Rivers fighting out of it, even with a 2-on-1 attack. And look at Makeshift Chemistry taunting the pump line.
Now going for roll-up. Oh, almost had it there. Wanted to hit a one over AJ. AJ not going to let that happen with that lariat.
So quick for wear right there with the pin. Legs hook, not enough.
And that's what makes Makeshift Chemistry so violent. It's the ability to flip the match on its head within a second. All it took was AJ Avin to do one kick, and Antonio's back in the corner of Makeshift Chemistry, cutting it straight in half.
And we don't know much about Makeshift Chemistry, but they are here, and they are here making a statement tonight.
I mean, talk about showing up and showing out. They know that if they're able to beat the Pump Line, one of the top tag teams of the MPW Tag Team Division, you got to think, how do you not be mainstays? How do you not etch yourself onto the roster? Potentially give yourself a tag team title opportunity in the making.
Look at this attack!
And he's stomping a hole right through his whole body.
Talk about a stampede. Of chemistry.
Again, these guys are making a statement. That much is for sure.
Yeah, ultra aggressive, ultra violent. Now bringing the speed.
Double basement shotgun drop kick.
Yep.
And I think that's got to be it for Antonio Rivers.
One was in the chest. AJ's was right in the forehead of Rivers.
What?
Fox,
how the hell he kicked out?
Fox Valentine thought he had it won so well he came over and started muscling up against some kids.
These kids are like 3-4 years old.
Well, sometimes you got to pick on people your own size, you know what I mean?
Come on, did you hear the profanity he was screaming at him just now? This guy's sick.
AJ Avin looking to bring the boots to Boa Silva on the outside while Fox brings the jaw jacking on the floor. And now Makeshift Chemistry
cutting the ring off in half, using as if they're using the chemistry of tag team wrestling right now.
Mocking their opponents.
What the hell was that supposed to be?
I think that's the Saturday Night Special move right there.
That's some Friday night excitement right there for Antonio Rivers, I guess.
Yeah, double bag of nuts to the face for Antonio Rivers, and you can see.
Just disrespect.
Yeah, just in a bad way here, and Fox Valentine is loving every second of it.
See how he stomped on his foot while he was sitting there? You know, it's just a little thing where he's jaw jacking with the crowd, but he's not letting Rivers have a break at all.
Not only that, I mean, he is going after the arms, the legs.
Look at this. Look at what he's doing with the right hand right there. How he's got to set up.
Oh, come on! Logan, that's his pump arm.
Hey, you know what? He's not going to be able to wave it at all. He's going to need somebody with some finesse to dig your elbow on his arm to wake it up again.
You can see Boa Silva. I mean, he does not mess when it comes to Antonio Rivers. He will do everything for his tag team partner. And all Fox Valentine and AJ Oven are doing is getting the Constrictor angry. You can see, looking to fight on his back foot. More traps to the midsection. Oh! A European uppercut to stun Fox Valentine, but oh!
That was a great counter. He stomped on his foot. AJ.
He sure did.
Valentine impressing me with some of his kind of innovative maneuvers here, and it was one of the same thing with Miggy Rose earlier. It's not the cleanest, most technical wrestling. It's effective.
Yeah, he saw the discus from Antonio Rivers and decided instead to stop him in his tracks
Whatever.
by stomping on his foot.
The ends justifies the means. Whatever cuts off the move there, it was successful.
Listen, you got to do what you got to do to take down a tag team of the likes of the Pump Line, who, I mean, for Antonio Rivers has got to get to Boa Silva. I can't stress this enough. He is in a bad way, and these Sharks are just chomping on the carcass of Rivers here, who is not looking to be a solution to the problem of the Pump Line.
Swing and a miss. He took too long.
Ducks the chop. Listen to his own.
Again.
I'd say the middle one was the best. That was the bologna in between the bread on those chop sandwich right there.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow, that was vicious.
Yeah, back elbow from the
innovative.
Cat-like agility there.
We're seeing a lot of innovation here tonight from this new tag team here in MPW Makeshift Chemistry.
If there's one thing I'm seeing from AJ Oven, he just throws his body to the wind. He's got no caution for it. He doesn't care if it brings injury or anything like that. He throws his full body weight straight onto Antonio Rivers. Hoping not only to hopefully take out Rivers, but hopefully none of himself.
I don't know how old he is, but he seems to be in the, rubber. When you're made of rubber and you don't shave yet portion of life.
Yeah, looking like a crash test dummy in the ring is Antonio Rivers, just constantly being pounded by these two Hondas of a tag team. Oh
no.
Again, full steam ahead into the wall.
How much more can Rivers take? I mean, come on. How much more can Silva take?
Usually we're seeing Silva take the brunt of it. I mean, he's got the chin of the tag team, but Antonio Rivers, he's got to fight on his back foot. Taking it for the head scissors. Sending Fox to the corner.
Yeah, but he made a
There's a tag. The much-weighted tag. Into the Constrictor.
Wow, missile drop kick on the way in.
Yeah, like out of a cannon. Oh.
He caught his footing right there and was able to deliver the Enziguri.
Always coming up, either an illness or an injury. We didn't know why he was at that last match, but he seems to have recovered.
Double knee, step up Enziguri. Takes attention to
look
Fox.
at Silva.
A mule kick.
Did you see that? What balance.
All the way to the top rope in one motion.
Beautiful crossbody from the heavens from Silva. As Oven looks to take, waist control. No, so does Boa. Hitting the ropes. Oh, back heel kick to AJ Oven. And now following up with a sliced bread.
1, 2, no! How many near falls back and forth? What tag team action? Listen to this place. I can't believe, guys, how electric it is in here for the Pump Line.
Oh, they are firmly behind the Pump Line tonight, and while it might be non-title, non-tournament tag team action, they are still bringing it all the same. You can see they're looking to hit him up with the pump. Fox Valentine, though, doing his homework, getting Antonio out of dodge. Oh, send him into the ring post. Ovelin following up. Oh, with another back heel kick.
Beautiful spin kick there by AJ.
Oh, lightning spiral. Oh,
Rivers!
2 3/4 right there by the time Rivers gets in there.
You gotta think, you gotta believe all 4 men putting it all on the line in this matchup.
Talk about letting the lightning slip from the bottle. Makeshift Chemistry had it won, but it was Antonio Rivers, whether he be damaged or not, who made the save for Boa Silva.
Well, and it seems like they're throwing a fit about not getting the win, but in doing so, they're just pounding out their opponent in the meantime, so it might be an effective strategy.
Rivers taking care of both.
We'll take it on 2-on-1. He does not care. Whether it be Fox Valentine or AJ Oven, now sending Boa into the corner.
Single leg sweep in the corner. Big hip attack. Double team.
What is that? Sunset flip on his own partner?
Yep, straight into the double knees. Back heel kick. And when he's setting him up for the Meteora, basement drop kick combo.
Chemistry not sure what hit him.
Yeah, AJ Oven might have a loose straw from that basement Euro.
I think he had a loose straw before he came out here.
Beckoning him to make it to a vertical bases, and Antonio Rivers just runs into the turnbuckle.
Nice counter there by AJ.
Took a little too long though. Back elbow. Big forearm shot.
Yeah,
AJ now. Looking for the advantage. Oh, missed with the Insegiri step up. And now Rivers, look out, springboard. Come on! They did it! They
won
got
the tag
him!
team titles
This is
with
gonna
that
do
move,
it!
and they
They
won
did it!
tonight.
Your winners, Boa Silva and Antonio Rivers, the Pump-Line.
Huge win for the Pump Line. I tell you what, their opponents had a good showing. I'd like to see them here again. Very interesting to see what this makeshift chemistry team was able to bring to the table. Home field advantage, though, for the Pump Line, and that might have pushed them through.
Gotta give it up to the Pump Line tonight, back on their BS, as you can see, making it back up to the upper echelon of that tag team division. So whether you're holding this cup at the end of the night, or you're the Heartless Kings with the tag team championships, the tag division is on notice. So you better not show up like makeshift chemistry, or they're gonna send you backpacking to Las Vegas.
Back to Las Vegas.
This Double Dash tournament's a joke. These tag teams aren't even real teams. We are real tag teams. Hell, we're the best tag team here at MPW. We're the best tag team in the world. And the Heartless Kings stole our titles. Well, this is a message for every tag team. Whoever wins this Double Dash tournament, understand you're not going to be facing the Heartless Kings. Because as of next week, the Pump Line are going to be your next tag team champions.
That's right, Rivers. You know, doesn't matter if you're brothers, doesn't matter if you're best friends, it doesn't matter if you call yourself the Heartless Kings. We have been the best tag team around, and next week, hell, every single week, we're gonna prove it time and time again, especially against you, Heartless Kings, when we take the tag titles from you next week.
Get our competitors to the ring.
That needs to go to Grant. That needs to go to Grant.
Uncharacteristic that the champion hit the ring before the challenger. That's not usually the procedure.
No.
But Max, you know what? I can see him. He's such an egomaniac. I can see him wanting to absorb all of those accolades first before his opponent's out here. So this actually makes perfect sense to me. He fired Liz from his army, didn't want her as a fan anymore. Just cheesed her off right now.
Possibly is the case. Maximilien, Montclair. The reigning MPW Champion.
There is not an ounce of fat on this man's body. 240 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal. And he's got the belt to prove it.
That championship right here tonight. And perhaps his biggest challenge to date. Tyler Bateman, the goddamn man. This normally the MPW Championship in our main event, but tonight it's our semi-main event as we are here coming to you from Double Dash.
Now if this guy don't scare you, talk about the boogeyman in your closet and the monster under your bed, they're afraid of this guy. I don't know if Maximilien knows what he got himself into with this match.
What a huge challenge this is for the champion. What a golden opportunity this is for the challenger. The MPW title on the line and up for grabs right here tonight.
And look at, he's right up in the face of the champion.
Look at that, nose to nose, eye to eye.
Max, did he leave his sunglasses on because he's afraid or because he just doesn't care and he's that confident? I'm going to guess he's that confident. The crowd chant, Bateman's going to kill you. I hope not. My insurance won't cover that.
This next match is a singles match scheduled for one fall. And it's for the Millennium Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Introducing to my right, he is the challenger, fighting out of Henderson, Nevada, by way of Moore, Oklahoma, weighing in at 200 pounds. He is the struggler, the midnight mover, the goddamn man, Tyler Bateman!
He's asking who? The question is what, where, when, why, and how.
Who will win?
He is the champion. Coming to you from Montenegro, standing at 6'4", weighing 245 pounds. He is your reigning, defending Millennium Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. He is 1 in a million. Maximilien!
The lat spread on this man's ridiculous. The physique on this man's ridiculous.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3 at the highest percent body fat on this guy.
Yep, he's on a roll, but I will tell you this. He's wrestling a former co-holder of the 6-man Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship. It doesn't get any more high level than that.
And there it is, speaking of high, the bell hoisted high above for all to see in this title match, as the title is quite literally up for grabs.
Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, there is an energy that comes off of Tyler Bateman when he comes through those curtains. Whether it be his no-nonsense approach, whether it be him being the goddamn man, the barks that ring throughout the MPW arena, we are truly looking at a challenger for a champion.
You got that right.
Well, and Bateman, you know, different iterations of him at different times. He was a lot thicker in the past. If you look at him right now, he's got very little body fat himself. He's trimmed down. He's shredded. He is a very hard-hitting athlete, and I will tell you this. Royce Isaacs teaches here on Thursday nights at the Millennium Wrestling Academy, and he says every time he's in there with Tyler Bateman, he knows he's going to have a long night.
And Bateman's got his head in the game. I got to tell you, folks, when he came through those curtains, he did not break eyesight with Maximilien Montclair. Not only that, he didn't break eyesight with the MPW Heavyweight Championship. I mean, that thing's become more prestigious here in SoCal than any title that has come here before. And, I mean, we're seeing it here. Maximilien Montclair taking on all challengers. And what a better challenger than a goddamn man.
Bateman checking the ring, drying his hands, making sure everything's locked up there. He knows what he's got to do to get this title off of Max. He's been here before. He's dealt with all kinds of guys who are really good athletes. Max has never seen anybody like Bateman before. And as this match is going, he's going to find out what this different experience advantage is for Tyler Bateman in this match.
Both men approximately the same height. Champion and challenger. Both jockeying for position right now as we're seeing the feeling out process.
Oh! Wow. You shove Bateman, you know, that's not the guy you want to strike with. I can tell you that right now.
I mean, both men so even, but you can see Maximilien trying to get in the head of Bateman. But if anything, he might just be angering the goddamn man.
Did you see he spat down on him right there.
Oh, he ate it. Bateman pulled it off his chest and ate it. Oh, he's had all his shots.
And that is uncustomary to a fine Frenchman like
I mean, look,
Maximilien.
Max, I'm sure, has got a clean bill of health, but that's how you get stripped of cockamimi.
Well, of course, I mean, the finest export out of Montenegro is not going to take on some wily challenger, he said. He doesn't believe Bateman can stand toe-to-toe with him, but I mean, standing hold-to-hold with him surely is Bateman.
Look at how he got all the way into that top wrist lock, but look at the leverage this guy. He's got it down by its waist. Look at the turning on it right there.
And very rare for either one of these guys to be in that position. They're both being so tall, but meeting their match in the height department right here tonight.
Yeah, usually they will outclass, outsmart, outpower any opponent they're in the ring with, but I mean, so evenly matched tonight. It truly is anyone's game. But Maximilien has had his time to breathe, has had, again, his vacation time courtesy of our general manager. And
Max tried to slip out there. Bateman ends up on top right here with a crossface.
Yeah, was trying to go, again, for that almost clutch-like submission maneuver we have seen from Maximilien, and Bateman saw it, scouted it, and got out of dodge.
And this is where Max, his power advantage is, it's not going to kick in. Bateman's using a lot of leverage when he goes into these moves. He's making Max use all of his strength.
Yeah, he's got to
get him to wear down quickly.
He's got a good S grip on the hold, as we can see now, transitioning straight into a side headlock from Tyler Bateman. And you see, Bateman is on the top of his game tonight. And Maximilien now, using the power advantage to slip himself into that side headlock control.
Got to go with what works there, and that's his bread and butter right there. It's usually being the stronger man in the match.
It's apropos for Maximilien to make yet another deal with the devil. We saw with the handsome devil, Diego Valens, was able to put him down, but he's looking at the personification of the devil himself. This man is violence incarnate in Tyler Bateman, and he's really going to take him to the test tonight, as we can see. But even with the power advantage, Tyler Bateman still continues to get up.
Well, and Max not going to take a backseat to anybody. This guy's confidence might be his best attribute.
Here we go.
World there.
It's almost like he doesn't know how much trouble he might be in.
Drops the leg.
Beautiful short leg drop.
Only a one, though, from Tyler Bateman, fighting out the cover at every chance he could.
Look at Bateman, just kind of more, it's like he's assessing, he's taking it in. It looks like Bateman may be trying to get his range.
Champion pulling no punches, though, with Tyler Bateman. I don't think he's underestimating him. I think he's taking it right to him. He knows what's at stake here.
Again, he said, I will take on all challengers. Doesn't care if you're Diego Valens. Doesn't care if you're Royce Isaacs. He has faced them all and put them down.
Round trip, he said, around the world. He's going for it again.
That's it. He's going in too many ropes.
Yeah, too many times to the wheelhouse with that one, as Tyler Bateman was able to get up out of it.
Trying to get those frequent flyer miles, but...
And it's almost like he looked annoyed. And this is what Bateman, I think he was doing earlier. He was measuring him. He was seeing where he could get his range. And look, he's got him all scouted now.
Yeah, was teeing him up. Oh, kick to the back of the neck.
Nice axe kick right there. Oh, eat the knee.
Yeah, pop-up knee.
Wow.
Did you hear that? Did you see that?
Don't know if I can repeat it.
Did you feel that?
I know Maximilien felt it, but not enough to put him down, Klaus.
And Bateman being very energy efficient in his strikes. If you notice, between each strike, he was gauging, so he's not throwing anything that's missing. He's landing every time.
He's a very calm man, a man who likes to meditate. Not only meditate, but meditate through squats, meditate through work. This is a man who likes to get his head in the game, especially against our challenger, our champion like Maximilien. He's going to have to be at 200% tonight.
There's a chop right there, and I tell you what.
When you talked about Bateman, the challenger being calm, very calm, you're right, in a championship match like this.
It's almost stoic in a way.
There's a beautiful hip throw there, followed up by a quick senton.
Yeah, he just fell down into a senton right on top of the champ, but the champ barely got the shoulder up. Only two, says Sinclair. MPW Championship on the line here tonight. This MPW's Double Dash. Logan X, Chase Mansfield, Chris Loss, the MPW Arena, Chatsworth.
And the goddamn man is taking it to the man who is one in a
go.
million. And
if you notice, he chopped him on the right pectoral.
Almost giving him a Bateman brand with these chops. Just,
right on the neck almost.
Yeah, let him know who you're in the ring with.
Hey, Max firing back, though. Give him credit.
Exactly. Wait a minute. Bateman inverted a comic drop, and he nailed him. Champion in trouble. Bateman, like a predator.
Weakness to the groin.
Yeah, and playing in the face of our champion while continuing it up.
That's only gonna make that worse.
Hanging him up to dry, the jewel of Montenegro. Or should I say, the jewels of Montenegro.
He's shoving him on there. That can make things go places they're not supposed to go.
How could that go anywhere but negative?
Might need to clean the ropes after that one. You see Tyler Bateman.
Bateman barking.
I mean, with every bark, the MPW Arena just shouts back even louder.
I mean, wouldn't you? I wouldn't want to.
He's got to beat it out of the palm of his hand.
Wait a minute!
That's going to buy Max a little time, but...
Did you see the height? He came all the way up from the height of what Maximilien is, from that above that top rope and down to the floor.
Max is still adjusting his junk over there.
Yeah, he was in a bad way, getting hung up on the top rope, and you can see now, just going to add insult to injury to Tyler Bateman. Not happy with how Bateman has taken this match, so he's looking now.
I wouldn't be happy about what he did to my groin.
I think Maximilien went to go look at that top rope to see if his junk was
there
still
it is.
hanging.
There's a Tyler Bateman chop right there.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
shots.
European uppercut from the Frenchman.
Oh, that's apropos.
Big forearm shot, and now these two fighting on the outside. Action everywhere, and it's getting nasty between champion and challenger.
You got to think there's just a ring in the ears of the challenger, Tyler Bateman, who now is chopping Max right in front of former Maximilien Montclair #1 fan, and Liz, who he kicked out just 3 weeks ago.
That's disgusting. Kicking her out. Oh my goodness, right on that ring apron again, the hardest part of that entire ring canvas.
Oh, and spin on Liz.
Spin on Liz.
Talk about the disrespect. I mean, for Liz tonight, you gotta hope that she's here, hopefully, to see that ending reign of Maximilien. And for Maximilien, he'd love nothing more than to rub it in the face of Liz.
I mean, these are paying customers.
Liz has been here every week since time started.
Yeah, I think the rules committee is going to have to take a look at this. The board of directors. Wow. That is uncalled for.
Beautiful suplex there from Maximilien. I mean, just using all of his power. Not even taking a moment to gauge Bateman's weight, just throwing him.
Oh, well, yeah, Max knows that he can throw Bateman around.
Nice neck breaker right there. Champion in firm control.
And now looking to weaken him up for that submission that we have seen, that clutch-like submission that put away the devil himself, the handsome devil, Diego Valens, and of course, Royce Isaacs as well.
Oh, and when is the last time you've seen Tyler Bateman manhandled like this?
Well, and that's the thing, is right here is Maximilien. He's staying on top of him. He's vicious in his attack. I'm impressed. He's going after Bateman. He's not backing up an inch.
And these fans solely behind the challenger, solely behind Tyler Bateman on his quest for the MPW Championship.
They'll take it back to Henderson, Nevada with them. They got the Ethel M Chocolate Factory out there I like to stop by every time I'm in Vegas.
Now just throwing him face first in the top turnbuckle as he continues the shoulders into the midsection of the goddamn man, who has truly been a force for our champion, but, I mean, now just being manhandled for your entertainment.
Don't screw around right here with this guy.
Although he nailed it. Into the corner. Tyler Bateman, I mean, you ever seen the goddamn man fall to his knees?
He got smushed in the corner.
And now Maximilien toying with him, looking to get into the head of Bateman.
See Bateman's face when he did that, though, was almost like a look of annoyance.
I mean, he's doing nothing but getting the Midnight Mover angry.
Wow! Bateman vehemently kicking right there. Spit coming out of the mouth. Big power slam.
Oh! Yeah, that was a sharp power slam for sure.
You know?
Coming down with an exclamation, you can see, you said it best, Bateman just screaming out in pain.
Yeah, well, and the thing is, Bateman, for all the advantage we were talking about him having, he's never wrestled Maximilien. And the thing is, nobody really knows how good Maximilien truly is yet because the projection has just been on the way up.
Oh, but you don't spit at the devil himself. I mean, he's just going to ask for more.
But maybe you do, you know? Maybe that's how you communicate with him.
Telling him exactly where to hit. Hit me right here and hit me harder.
Did I see a tooth?
There might have been a tooth.
Bateman wants a fight.
But I don't think Bateman cares if it is a tooth.
Well,
heavy-handed like that, he's going to get one with the champion.
What Bateman cares about is walking out here with a championship belt.
Something has got to give between these two, champion and challenger, battling back and forth.
Bateman giving it his all, but I think he's starting to realize just who he's in the ring with. Our champion, Maximilien, who has been at 100% since coming back.
What is it going to take? Right now, look out! Oh, out of nowhere! And now, Saito suplex! Nailed him!
Yeah, added with an extra hop to it.
Bateman tried to get back to his feet vehemently, but ended up going back down to one knee. Wow, holy big kick out of his.
Putting those long legs to good use. Saito suplex of his own.
Yeah, and that one was vicious. I mean, We saw it with Maximilien, an unfamiliar move. But with Bateman, I mean, that's one in his wheelhouse. You can see just hitting it with emphatic fashion. Oh,
wow.
Clothesline into the
New champion! Oh my goodness, was that close? Oh, I thought we had a new champ right there. What a match! What a semi-main event for the MPW title!
Yeah, Bateman followed him down after that lariat and hooked him before they were on the mat. So Max was getting pinned before he even knew they was on the ground.
Yeah, talk about the in-ring awareness. Was looking for the knockout shot and the cover. But unfortunately, against someone like Maximilien, you got to be 1 in a million tonight to beat him.
Listen to these people. Listen to the rally.
Well, and Max has no glaring weaknesses that have been exposed yet. We thought maybe Bateman would expose a few, and that hasn't happened as of yet.
No, Bateman has tried. He has found those windows, but again, Max comes back, and he comes back fighting with more. Because for Max, he's got everything on the line.
Bateman going to the body, going to the abs, going to the midsection. That might be the weak point on him, although it doesn't look like that.
Irish whip reversal.
Missed the clothesline. Oh, he didn't miss on that one.
Yeah,
Talking about Bateman.
Big lariat. Max trying to get back up to his feet. He was only saved by the ropes there.
Exactly, the momentum.
Leveling our champion.
Oh my goodness. Oh. Look at the impact.
Again, back elbow into the clothesline into the corner, and he ain't done.
God, what a face.
A war cry.
A face a mother could maybe love. Uh-oh, wait a minute.
Oh!
Russian leg sweep into the buckles.
Bad position.
Whoa!
Following up with a sick kick to the face.
Again, the impact. What a war this has turned into.
Yeah, and these strikes are just beating him like a big bass drum. I mean, we're hearing just flesh on flesh from these two behemoths going out in our semi-main event.
You got that right.
And you can see Irish whip. Nope. Able duck under, up and over goes Tyler Bateman.
3-quarter roll. I love when guys use that to create space.
One new champion. No! Oh my goodness.
Bateman does a lot of basic things that actually end up making a big difference. When he got to the mat earlier on that senton, when he hung on that lariat, that little 3-quarter roll to create that space, they're all basic maneuvers, but they end up making a big difference when they add up.
Yeah. It's all to make room for the exclamation point that is death from above from Tyler Bateman. I mean, the finishing maneuver that has put down some of the greats here in SoCal.
And what is that exclamation point going to be at the end of this match? Who's going to take it home? Talk about a pick'em if you're a bookie in Vegas.
Now looking for a pile driver, but no, now eating a knee is Maximilien. I mean, you see Bateman again, just trying to soften him up at this point. Taking our champion for the first time to both of his knees. Looking to get him back in, potentially for that pile driver.
Wait a minute!
Yeah, Max had that scouted.
I think Maximilien heard you.
Yeah, back body drop there.
DDT!
Very quick DDT.
And the head, the point of the head spiked right down onto the canvas.
Look at Bateman's still there on his knees like that.
I think he's on Dream Street. I don't think he knows where he is.
Max needs to follow up, though. He can't give Bateman time to recover.
He's got to get that clutch in hold, but
he's doing that right here.
Oh, the move that put away Dustin Daniels, as we know, in 15 seconds.
Huge power bomb.
And this could do it.
Planting the goddamn man.
1, 2. Bateman kicks out again. Oh my goodness. What is it going to take for either champion or challenger?
Talk about 1 foot in the grave, but not gone for good. Tyler Bateman.
Listen to these people. This is indeed awesome. This is indeed the MPW Arena Chatsworth.
Maximilien looking for yet another kill shot to put one more devil in the corner of the 1 in a million champion. He beckons Tyler Bate to his feet. Looking to potentially. Oh! Looking at that full Nelson.
Does he have the fingers locked, though? We can't see it from this angle.
That's the question. Exactly right, Logan X.
Oh, very smart.
Yep.
Was using the knee to get out of dodge, out of the.
That'll put you out of your misery right there.
Oh, innovative.
You saw that? He didn't see it
coming. Sneak back elbow.
Yeah, exactly. Your opponent doesn't see it coming. Oh no! The strength of the champion. Oh, brute strength, but still not enough.
What more does Tyler Bateman have? How much more does Maximilien have to put out there to put down the goddamn man to walk out with the MPW Championship?
And how much does each have left in the tank after what all they've been through?
Well, remember, Bateman's held championships in Ring of Honor and all over everywhere he's wrestled. He's very used to these big match situations.
Oh, now looking to lock it in. Again, the move that took away Diego Valens.
It looks like he's got it locked in.
You can see now, Tyler Bateman trying his best to get out of dodge. I mean, that is a lethal move. He knows that it is tap out if he cannot get out. Struggling at this point. Oh, now they're going to get him down, but
he's got a lot. No, he's reversing it.
We're going to do everything he can to potentially
look at the next strike. He's got him in a pinning combination.
But again, Maximilien is keeping on that hold.
Yeah, he hung on.
Talk about the in-ring awareness from our champ. I mean, if it works, don't fix it.
Right.
Bateman now trying to get towards the ropes. A lot of neck strength displayed there to get him down in that pinning combination.
I don't know how Bateman's getting to his feet.
Grabbing the hair.
He's grabbing the hair. Hey,
now
do what you gotta do. Headbutts.
Trying everything he can.
Sinclair.
The devil is fading.
Sinclair, look.
The devil has fallen to his knees.
Look at Max. Look at the look on Max's face.
No way.
I've never seen this viciousness.
Bateman.
Bateman's stuck in the middle of the ring. He's tried 5 counters. He's out. He's out. He knocked him out.
He never gave up, though.
No, he didn't.
Winner, and still your Millennium Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Maximilien.
Huge, biggest win of this guy's career so far. And I don't know if you guys pay attention to this. I was watching Max's eyes when he had that hold locked in. He didn't look like he was all there. He looked like he was enjoying what he was doing. He didn't release the hold until Sinclair came over and grabbed him too.
Bateman.
Huge win. He just beat Tyler Bateman clean in the middle of the ring.
No, he didn't beat Tyler Bateman. He beat the goddamn man.
Yeah.
The man who stops at the top of the mountain for professional wrestling most of the time, but now standing at the top, the man who's kicked him off of Mount Olympus is the man who's 1 in a million, Maximilien. Adding now 2 title defenses to his belt.
You know, and Max, again, Bateman took it to him. Very competitive match, but there was nothing that showed me in there where it's like, oh, okay, wow, this is how you beat this guy.
I've only known one man to make a deal with the devil and walk out. Now, I only know one man to make a deal with 2 devils and walk out still holding his championship glory. While Tyler Bateman might be the goddamn man, he ain't 1 in a million like Maximilien.
Yeah, I don't want to say I'm surprised by this outcome. It just goes to show we have no idea yet how good Maximilien really is and what his potential really is, because he just beat a legitimate superstar in professional wrestling.
Stick with us. Main event coming at you next.
So when am I going to have a match next time on Fridays?
Wait,
Isaiah just had one, and I was just wondering, when is my time?
let's go. Yeah, why was that?
When am I going to get booked? The next on Fridays.
Listen, I mean, let's just focus on our training right now. It's not even worried about getting booked. We had a really good showing last week, but I think we're still waiting to get that impact from you, So keep working hard. Don't quit. I have a lot of faith in you, but I'm really busy right now. Got to get the show back on the road. Let's go. Hit it.
Double Dash, we got to figure out who will become the 2026 Double Dash Cup holder. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your main event of the evening.
Here we go.
This next match is your finals of the Double Dash Tag Team Tournament, scheduled for a 1 fall. With the winner becoming MPW Tag Team Championship #1 contenders and the 2026 Double Dash Cup holders. Your referee for this contest, Sinclair.
Sinclair asking for his intro, as he should. I got a soft place in my heart for these guys, if I'm being honest. And not because I'm, got a Freaky Frog hat at home or anything like that. Danny Favor in the back. You can see he's visibly in pain already. He's got Eddie's hat.
From Millennium Pro Wrestling, they are here to save the Millennium Verse. They are the tag team already. Ed Boom Roar and Danny
Danny in visible pain. This is very concerning for me.
And their opponents.
Eddie's going to have to do the lion's share of the work tonight, I think. And the team they're wrestling, I mean, God, this is such an interesting situation.
I mean, they didn't wrestle all that long ago.
Yep.
And neither did these guys.
Well, the odds-on favorites in my book, I said if these guys could be on the same page.
Combined weight of 405 pounds. They are the captain, Daniel Moon, and the ace, Brendan Devine. Together they are the best pals!
Odds-on favorites, they can function as a team. I said they would be the most formidable in this tournament. You got some sing-along going on here. All right, Chase, so how interesting is this? You got Brendan and Danny, who are brothers. You got Moon and Danny, who are buddies. Eddie picked Danny, yes he did.
I mean, we are looking at three men who used to make up the Millennials. But tonight, we're looking at the best pals, and Danny Devine is on the other side. Came in with the man who picked him, brought him to the dance, and Eddie Rohr.
Right. Danny's held the tag belts with both these guys.
And we're also, guys, looking at the two best tag teams in this tournament. This is it, fans, the finals. Bell sounds. This is what we waited for.
All the marbles in the prestigious Double Dash trophy here.
Both have had their opportunities to catch their breath, but I mean, just looking at the entrances, Danny Devine is still in a bad way. Matt Back has got a clear target. Well, you can see Eddie Rohr might have to go at it 1-on-2 tonight against the best pals.
Well, I will say this: when you have an injury like that, sometimes when you're warm out there and you're sweating and you're moving around and stuff, it's okay. The fact that he's been in the back for over an hour and had time to cool down, it's going to be even worse because it's going to be stiff now.
I mean, both these men now just looking to go for the freaky frog, go for the left on dead, looking to get their kill shots out right away. They want to end this and make this a very short main event for our Double Dash Tag Team Cup. And now Eddie Rohr sending both best pals into each other, looking to hit the ropes. Oh, but Brendan stopped him.
I wonder if Eddie feels like he's got to end it quickly for Danny here. And the problem is when you fight for the knockout, you don't win a decision usually.
Well, Danny took so much of the brunt force as we saw in that second round tournament contest against Cody Prince and Busio. And Busio truly, from the heavens, brought that frog splash that just added insult to injury. And now Best Pals dropping under, hitting that senton.
They're functioning smooth right now, too.
Yeah, they're freaking Eddie Rohr, that's for sure. But a kick out from Rohr gets him to 2 and keeps this Double Dash tournament finals match going.
Danny Devine on that ring apron cheering Eddie Rohr on, and hey, look, he's come here to compete, injury or not.
With every pace, I mean, Danny Devine is wincing. You can see he is in a bad way, and now Moon is using every bit of it to capitalize, to really take on Eddie Rohr.
What an image we have right here. Two brothers Devine, each in neutral corners on the apron, but right now Brendan tagged in.
Now they're looking to go after Eddie Rohr, and I gotta say, Eddie Rohr has had a newfound focus since teaming with Danny Devine. And for Danny Devine, I mean, Eddie Rohr has brought out that sense of wanting to be back in the ring, having the sense of that he has it. He can get those wins under his belt. Both these two are working in a symbiosis of a tag team, but I mean, against the likes of the Best Pals, I mean, two of the best we have, not only in the singles division, but the tag division.
Exactly. Well, right after with the wrenching with that armbar right in the center of the ring, no man's land right now for Eddie Rohr.
Yeah, Brendan Devine looking to ground it to a halt, not let Eddie Rohr, as I would say, freak his frog.
Whoa, look
now,
at that.
I mean, the frog looking to hop.
Blue Thunderbomb 1, 2, only a 2 count.
It's going to be very interesting to see what happens when Danny gets the tag in there. A lot of questions are going to be answered. Now, is his brother going to go after his lower back? Is Daniel Moon going to go after his lower back? I mean, they should in terms of competitive spirit and whatnot, but also, I mean, this guy in the ring right now is his blood.
Can they keep emotion? Can they keep family? Can they keep all that out of it? Or will they be thinking of the esteemed, the prestigious trophy?
What was that? I mean, Eddie Rohr was just about to tag in Danny Devine. Danny Devine, I mean, saying he can still go, but Eddie Rohr decided, no, I'm going to go at it alone, and I mean, costing him with that spine buster from Brendan Devine.
Speaking of spine buster and the spine of Danny Devine, but right now it's Eddie Rohr feeling the effects Oh, Big Brendan.
And look, let's face facts here. Danny Devine would wrestle if he had a hot poker from the fireplace stuck into his abdomen.
Well, he's come here to compete, and this is for everything. This is the finals.
Wow.
Well, now Danny Devine is looking at two men who he says are brothers, who are his blood. We're now watching a man who was taking a beating for him.
Yep.
I mean, Eddie brought him to the Vans, the man who picked him for Double Dash, and now Danny's just going to watch as Eddie gets picked apart.
You get 2 count again, and Eddie Roar is just taking a beating here. Not only from one competitor, but 2.
Well,
and he is still hanging in there. You got to admit the gusto.
And if they are able to wear Eddie down to the point where he's compromised like Danny is, it's just a matter of time before they get the big win.
I mean, yeah, too much, too strong eventually, but this Frog is resilient. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, looking to stomp out the Frog now with that cannonball senton, looking to take him out.
One,
just scrambling for the cover.
Right here. Eddie Roar leaping out, kicking out in a leaping fashion.
Well, Eddie Roar's not just fighting for himself, he's fighting for 2 people right now. He's fighting for him and Danny Devine.
Well, and the Millennium Universe, as it was said they were fighting for at the beginning of this match.
Absolutely, they're looking to save the Millennium Verse, as Eddie Roar so graciously told me to say on
Hey, well, yeah, I live in the Millennium Verse.
What a tense scene it is in here as these fans begin to rally.
I got to pay rent in the Millennium Verse on the first here.
You can see they're willing both participants to their feet. Eddie Roar, Edpool, looking to gain that regeneration factor, potentially get Wolverine into the game, but no. Again, sent back into the corner, just full of sharks.
If that's the case, Logan, I'll say it again. 19801 Nordout Place, Chatsworth, every Friday night, 7:30 p.m. bell time.
And now,
$15 tickets. Cheaper to come see us than some movie where it's a crappy movie. You got excellent entertainment here. Who the hell knows what you're going to see?
And it costs you fans nothing to like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Weekly episodic shows from the MPW Arena.
That's right. You can watch it for free on YouTube.
And now Danny Devine just barking orders at Brendan, telling him to watch out, telling him to not go after the fingers. I mean, something that is a patented Devine move. Now you can see the captain and the ace. Just taking turns, smacking the back of Eddie Roar. Just disrespectful.
Eddie pushed both Daniel and Brendan together, makes his way to the second rope.
Oh, double cutter! Are you kidding?
He's got to make a tag now.
This Frog can leap, let me tell you.
If he doesn't make a tag, though, he's going to be
exactly. But then again, when he makes a tag, how is the condition of Danny Devine going to be?
That's a great question, but Danny's got his arm outstretched.
And that's what we're all waiting to see. That's what the fans hear, people at home watching.
The Rana, his finger tips away.
I mean, he's extending his arm. He wants in there.
And there's the tag.
Oh, my goodness. Here he comes, guys.
But how is Danny Devine feeling after that first round match and second round match?
Look at this. Danny Devine holding his arm.
Snapping the fingers of his brother. Popping up.
Wow.
Cutter to Moon.
Pop-up cutter.
Danny Devine looks like $1 million right now.
Sending Moon to the stars and now following up with a super kick to little brother.
He nailed him. Uh-oh, nobody home. Daniel Moon, however. Oh, Enziguri.
And he's going to follow it up.
Moon assisted
rolling
him.
in. Falcon
arrow, beautifully executed. This is a 1, 2. Oh! Can you imagine if Danny Devine would have got that pin?
Kloss, he had him stacked up high.
MPW chant coming out from the fans here.
Exactly. This place is rocking tonight.
You talk about a main event. It is all for the 2026 Double Dash Cup. And now, giving one to Daniel just like he gave one to Brendan, snapping out the fingers
back. You saw that he lifted Moon up and the back went out. Barely. Spinebuster was still able, but look at this, Danny Devine, so much taken out of him.
However, splash.
And now Devine, the legal man. No. Oh, what action.
Almost had it one for the Roar Vines.
What a main event. What a Double Dash tournament this week, too. This the finals.
Look at Danny almost having to bite his lip in pain as he's getting up, though, because of his lower back.
There's only one man of these 4 who has made it to the finals, who has won the Double Dash tournament, and that is Danny Devine.
Wow.
He did it for the first one with Barbie Boy, and now he's looking to do it with a man who he loves and Eddie Roar, who picked him as his partner, but now having to go at it 2-on-1 against 2 men who he loves, who used to be there for them boys first.
And it's all come full circle right here. No!
Army boy. I remember that guy.
Wow.
Yeah, he couldn't hack it.
Kick out from Danny Devine here. And now, Danny has got to get to Eddie Roar. No matter how damaged Eddie Roar is, he surely has a higher percentage than Danny.
Look at the hushed silence that
Look at
fell
this.
over the crowd.
Look at Brendan's going to give him a taste of his own medicine here.
He is.
For tat.
Well, that's what you do. You learn from your older brother, right?
You know what, though? That's clean. That's going to be a lot of pain involved with that, but it wasn't cheap.
Oh, well, he didn't want 2 fingers. He wanted 4. He didn't want just 4 fingers. He wanted the whole back.
Divine.
And look
Exactly the back.
Look at Danny's face right now.
Exactly.
This is where the rubber meets the road, boys.
How much pain must be. Oh, my goodness. Can you imagine the pain right now?
Folded up like an accordion.
He sees his brother shouting out in pain, but again.
1, 2. Danny Devine, look at the guts on display.
Tonight ain't about older brother. Tonight is winning that Millennium Cup, and he will do anything he can to put him down. He doesn't care.
And
He has to go underhanded.
And at least I believe Brendan conflicted right now. You can see everything going through his head.
Yeah, Brendan needs a big win, though. He had a bit of a losing streak last year. He's coming off of, trying to rediscover himself. Him and Moon are on the same page. They could be tag team champions after one more win here and then one after that.
I'm going to say both men truly need the win here tonight. Danny Devine to prove he's still got it, but for Brendan to do the same.
Big haymaker right there from older brother.
Smartly getting out of the ring.
Uh-oh, look out. But wait a minute. The legal man. Eddie Roar, the Freaky Frog.
Looking for the Freaky Frog again, but nobody there. Swatting him off. Taking him to the ropes.
Bypass.
Sent to the apron. Where's Eddie Roar looking for now? Back elbow.
There comes Danny. He's coming around.
Head of steam on the floor.
By spear.
That was a Dracula spear right there. I finally know what the hell it is.
Meanwhile, inside the ring. Make that outside.
Daniel Moon taking out Danny, but he's got to watch out for a flying frog.
Eddie Roar. And these bowling pins have all been knocked down outside the ring.
We got bodies lying everywhere.
MPW indeed.
What a main event again. This is all for the 2026 Double Dash Tournament Cup.
The trophy sitting right in front of us.
Not only that, the winners etch their shot as #1 contenders for the tag team titles. Dracula Spear.
This is it. Oh my goodness. How close can you come?
I'll give my fiance a Dracula spear later.
Wait a minute.
I'm feeling inspired right now.
It's a family show.
Roar doing everything he can, not only to will the MPW arena back in his favor, but will himself back into this dance. I mean, it is him versus Brendan Devine, a man who he has fought countless times, not only here in singles action, but for that national title. But tonight it's not for the national title, it's for the 2026 Double Dash Cup.
And look at these two. These two have been through war. They've been through battle.
Heavy right hand, following up by Brendan.
That's a good, almost right hook right there.
It's a lethal right hand.
Caught him crisp.
Exchanging now. Right hands for right hands. Haymakers for haymakers.
Hey, Eddie's going to come up with a short end of the stick here.
Exactly.
He's battling a 230-pound Brendan.
And not only that, Brendan with the massive reach advantage, too.
Yeah, that.
Oh, he's on wobbly leg
That's
street.
how Eddie can get equals with the kicks.
He's got to use his feet.
He's still on his feet, though. Speaking of
frog's
feet.
gotta fly.
Uh-oh, Brendan caught. Did you see that? Oh, the body.
no.
The human body can't move. Oh, he got it right between the eyes.
Shotgun drop kick, and he's looking to follow it up with a power bomb.
Right in the beam.
Look at the strength. Oh, the strength of Brendan Devine. And here comes Moon.
Pillar to post, sending him up for moonsault. Oh! Talk about tandem action, going for the cover. Do they have the cup?
Oh my goodness, Devine, out of nowhere for the save.
You can see the visible redness starting to welt up on Danny's lower back down there.
Exactly. How much pain can you imagine? The throbbing, excruciating pain to the back. And then he just landed on his back.
Landing, but looking to steal it.
Oh, he almost
stacked up high.
He almost stole one right there.
Freaky frog.
Eddie might end it. He might end it.
This This is it.
Your winners.
This is it. Oh my goodness.
Daniel Moon might be the quickest athlete in this company. He made it in through the first and middle rope like that, and with 2.5 seconds, he was on his partner to make the
We didn't
save.
even see him until he got there.
No, he's like Flash Gordon.
Yeah, Captain came in flying through the stratospheres in time to save it, but now Eddie Roar looking to do business tonight.
Look out.
Okay, the roll up. Throwing him in for the
Danny
outside
sacrificed. He sacrificed himself right there for that move.
Look at Brendan still on his feet.
Freaky Frog.
That's
gonna be it.
1, 2, they got no.
And Brendan Devine, I've said this before, he's tougher than boot leather.
Talk about being the ace of MPW and sticking with that moniker. I gotta agree. What an awesome main event here. All for the 2026 Double Dash Cup.
All 4 men look lifeless, feel lifeless, and again, can you imagine that? I can't even imagine the pain right now that Danny's feeling with his back, with his spine.
Oh, absolutely. Seen him after that cutter. You see him roll the outside. He hasn't gotten back in the ring since then.
I mean, Danny Devine has been, for all sense of the word, neutralized by the best pals who.
Eddie's calling a move out again. I love this guy, but
called
damn.
out for the pedigree, but it didn't work for him.
Not all throughout the match, but in some degree, this has turned into a handicap match, 2-on-1.
Absolutely, but Eddie Roar has given it a valiant effort.
Exactly.
And in every sense of the word, a lesser man would be down right now, but he's fighting it out.
And against 2 of the best as well.
Oh no! Oh, thrown straight back into Moon. Just how it brought him to the finals.
Look at Danny Devine trying to
That's it.
He couldn't make it in the ring.
Danny
could not make it in the ring.
He couldn't even get off the mat.
Winners and the 2026 Double Dash Tournament Cup holders, Captain Daniel Moon and the ace Brendan Devine, the best pals.
They did it. Brendan talked to Moon before this and said, hey, you better do your part. Moon definitely did his part, Brendan did his part, and they're holding the cup now.
They did it indeed. The Double Dash Trophy presented to the best pals, Brendan Devine and Daniel Moon. They started in the tournament, they came out on top.
Hey, look, Brendan wouldn't shake this guy's hand before, now he's raising his arm up in the middle of the ring. Huge turn of events. Moon's asking for the mic.
See what the captain has to say.
But there's Danny Devine. Hang on a sec.
Danny's back gave out several times during that match. And he's looking at his brother and his buddy.
We saw shades of the Millennials for just a second, but
for 2 seconds,
Danny has still
Danny's
got the
out
back
there
of Eddie Roar.
Checking with Eddie. Ed Pool. They formed a great tag team. There's just a lot of wear and tear on them before they even came into this match.
Listen, Roar Vine might be down, but they ain't out.
I can't say that felt great. However, this felt great.
And that's the point of the whole thing. He's got to win. It's a wrestling match. It's not a knitting contest.
As soon as the bell rang, you were saying, I did this because I believed in you. We did this because we never stopped being believers. We did this because, good or bad, we never stopped being best pals.
They believed in each other.
It's the magic of friendship.
That's what Moon's saying. What are they saying? Wrestle?
Besos.
And
they're saying kiss in Spanish.
Yes. What that trophy means is that in 2 weeks' time, be it the Heartless Kings or the Pump Line, the best pals are coming for tag team gold.
All right, 2 weeks from now.
They're not stopping it, just their win tonight.
Well, there you have it, folks. The best pals on top yet again.
And they were to be reckoned with.
They were at each other's throats by circumstance, came in to become tag team partners by chance, and now are walking up cup holders by choice.
sometimes blood is thicker than water.
Yeah, well, Ray Rosas knows how to shake things up better than anybody else.
What an exciting 2-week tournament we had for you fans. MPW's Double Dash. It could have been any one of the teams, but it was these two coming out on top, going home with the trophy, the 2026 Double Dash Trophy. For Logan X, for Chase Mansfield, my name is Chris Claus. Thank you for joining us. More MPW action next week. So long, everybody.